So a very, very warm welcome to you all, and the Centre of Machine Intelligence at the University of Sheffield is really delighted to be supporting this event today. I hope you enjoy it very, very much. While I've got you, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the Centre and some opportunities that are coming up within it. So the Centre for Machine Intelligence at the University of Sheffield is a strategic initiative by the university. We've invested around about 3.6 million in this centre, and it is our aim to create a really world-class environment for AI research and also for education in AI. We're supporting themes in AI research, which I'll talk about shortly in the next few slides, and doing that really through a number of ways. Mostly it's investment in people. So we've just appointed a director, Professor James Marshall. We'll be appointing a number of theme leads, more about that in a minute. Also trying to develop a pipeline of AI researchers at Sheffield through an AI fellowship scheme, and importantly also working on building the ecosystem here. So Haiping has been doing great work building up this AI research engineering team, which is now 10 people, and we're also growing our research software engineering expertise around AI. So just very briefly, these kind of four themes that we're focusing on here. The first of these is broadly around kind of human-centric AI. We've just appointed a theme lead in that area that will be announced shortly, and that is in the area of AI and equality and inequality. But the theme is broader than that, kind of focusing on issues around the societal impact of AI, safety and security and sustainability. AI-enabled research is another big theme for us here, and the particular theme lead that we're recruiting to in that area is an AI for health. There's an enormous amount of health research going on at Sheffield. But again, the theme is broader and it's generally about how we can embed AI in research across all disciplines of study across the university. And of course, the topic of the meeting today, multimodal data, is absolutely key to that. Robotics and autonomous systems. Again, we're in the process of appointing a theme lead in that area. Particular focus here at Sheffield, I think, is going to be around trustworthy autonomous systems, safety and reliability, and applications in areas such as manufacturing and agriculture. And then finally, if there's one thing you know about Sheffield, it's probably that we're an engineering powerhouse and a manufacturing powerhouse. So it's no surprise perhaps that AI for engineering and manufacturing is also a kind of key theme for us. And this relates to some material, of course, that you're going to hear about early in the meeting this morning through the keynote. So how can AI accelerate the discovery and design of materials? How can we leverage digital twins and AI in manufacturing and other applications of AI in, for example, supply chain? So those are the four kind of key themes. I just wanted to point out some immediate opportunities and some opportunities that are coming up. So we're currently recruiting to a senior lecturer and theme lead in AI for health. That's out to advert and closes on the 8th of October. And then coming very soon, we will be recruiting a senior lecturer or chair, full professor, in AI for materials, and also 3 sort of prize fellowships, Vice-Chancellor AI fellowships, in a broad spectrum of areas. So if you're interested in any of those opportunities, grab me for an informal discussion by all means, and there's further information on the website there to take a look at. Okay, that's really all I wanted to say. Really enjoy the day. As I say, so pleased to be supporting this important meeting, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. So now with the event officially opened, I would like to give you an introduction to our workshop and also our community. So for this workshop, the second round of it, the theme is Explore Multimodal AI Beyond Imagination. We all know that we perceive world in a multimodal way, and we believe by integrating multiple modalities of data, we will be able to do better prediction as well as understanding of the world surrounding us. And a recent MIT Technology Review Insights report predict that the multimodal AI markets are expected to grow at an annual average rate of 32.2% and reach $8.4 billion in 2030. And if you read the report, you can realize what we talk about multimodal AI is really multimedia, only about multimedia data. But as researchers, we know multimodal data is far beyond multimedia data. There's lots of other multimodal data in research, and I believe the actual broader definition of multimodal AI market is much, much bigger than what is shown on this figure. And for this second workshop, we have 5 core objectives. The first one is, of course, sharing knowledge. We have a range of talks and keynotes and those panel discussions. We have been running for 2 years. For the committee, have been running for 2 years, and the workshop is a second round. So I would like to take this opportunity also to reflect on our progress. And more importantly, we need to look forward and explore the directions that we want to pursue as community. And of course, we want to build collaborations so that we can work together and become stronger. And finally, we want to grow our network so that we can move together as a coherent community so that we can be more productive and more resilient to all the changes. We are very pleased to have 4 keynote speakers join us because one of the post-event feedback we received last year is that they really like the keynote. So last year we had 3 keynotes, so this year we are very pleased to have 4 keynotes. And we have keynote speakers from industry, including Microsoft and Royal Bank. And we also have a professor and Turing AI fellow from Queen Mary, and also a director of data platform from Our Future Health. And this is also the first time we're trying to get more external support. Last year, we were luckily supported by 10K Turing Network funding. So this year, we don't have that funding available, and our department center has kindly supported us, but we also seek external partners to support us as sponsors. Therefore, we thank our sponsors very much, the Henry Ross Institute and Technic Learning Solutions. Our sponsors wearing their purple lanyard, and you can recognize them very easily. And thank you very much. I also want to share some statistics with you. The level of interest across 6 domains are quite uneven. So this is a post-registration survey we have conducted to all the 125 registrants. 70 of you have responded. And this is basically, we ask you about the interest of joining our pre-workshop event yesterday. You can see healthcare is the major research interest of this community. We have more than half are very keen in healthcare research, and engineering is a second. And the interest in the other areas are relatively low compared to healthcare and engineering. This is something that we need to be aware of, and also we want to encourage diversity. Therefore, we really welcome people from other fields like social science and finance and environment sustainability to join us more. And for in terms of diversity, we have about 1/3 female members join us. And in terms of career stage, you can see we are a very young community. Most of our members are students and early career researchers, right? So therefore, we are the future. We are very thriving and young community that I believe we can make big changes in the field. In our sector, we are still primarily an academic community, and we have about 10%, around 10% from industry, and we hope that this event will attract more industry partners, and therefore we hope that you can talk to your partner and bring them to this event in our future events and activities. And lastly, for this introduction, I'd like to share with you some history. I said we have been running for about 2 years. So this initiative started when I attended an in-person conference in Glasgow, ENBC in 2022. Talked to David Clifton from Oxford, and we decided to create a Turing interest group on meta-learning for multimodal data. We had our first workshop, in-person workshop, in November 2022 at Turing. And then last year, around this time, we had our first workshop on multimodal AI. And then we created another mailing list called Multimodal AI Community. And in November last year, we had our first multimodal AI research sprint, where we aim to produce a concrete output, which is a prospective paper, which I will share next. And this March, we also have the first online event, a fully online event, the first Multimodal AI Committee Forum. We have participants from the US, from Germany, Sweden, and Asia. That can really broaden our reach to international level. With that, I want to move on to the next section of my opening about one of the work we have produced, work hard in the past half a year, more than 6 months, which is about exploring multimodal AI beyond the vision and language. And our first author and our team member who has been helping us to coordinate and managing all the processes is Xianyuan, who is sitting over here. He has a poster downstairs. So therefore, if you want to learn more about our efforts and our research outputs and our plan vision, please do drop by the poster downstairs during the breaks. I don't know whether any of you, have you seen this tweet from Yalakan? Yes, I think many of you have seen that. He said, yeah, if you're a student or academic researchers want to make progress towards human level AI, do not work on LLMs. And so he encouraged us, since that it's more fun and impactful to come up with new ideas and new architectures and show that they might work even on small problems. Because there are thousands of engineers are working on LLMs with enormous computing resources that for us, most academics will not able to compete with. Right? So we need to really think what we should work on will be more beneficial to the whole community. So we have 6 objectives for the multimodal AI perspective paper we are working on. The first one is we want to understand the multimodal AI state of art. And the second one is we want to explore beyond the most popular vision and language modalities. And the third objective is that we want to explore beyond a single domain, because most of researchers, they work in a single domain, but we think the world are more and more connected and more systematic. So we think that we need to explore beyond our own domain and to know other fields so that we can work together. The fourth one is building connections. Through this activity, we have built lots of connections. We want to connect people from different domains. And the fifth one is envisioning the future. How do we want to move forward? And how can we work together better? And lastly, we want to propose concrete actions so that we can actually move towards the future that we want to have. So these are some key figures produced through this project, Multimodal AI Perspective. Through the process of interacting with the community, we think that deployment is quite a key. Although deployment, we all aware of that, but I think academics, when we do research, rarely we will think about deployment. Particularly, we rarely think about it first, right? So we usually think about it last. After publishing our paper, we will think about deployment. But we think that for multimodal AI to have real-world impact, we need to consider deployment constraints much earlier. Is the research, if our research is successful, right? So will it be ethical? Will it be interpretable? Will it be acceptable? Right? So if that constraint, if we do not satisfy that constraint, then maybe we shouldn't spend our time and effort and resources on our research. So through that process, this is something we want to advocate more, is that we want our researchers to consider the deployment constraint earlier, right? So this is not to say that to slow down research, it really make sure our research can go through that paper stage, right? So after publication, we can really move forward towards a TRL and towards real-world impact. And to do this, I think that also motivates us that we may need knowledge from multiple domains, not only our own domain. We may need health domain knowledge, we may need social science domain knowledge, we may need environment and sustainability knowledge, and we may need to consider finance and economics. And even by looking at data, we also have new understanding, because when we talk about multimodal data, multimodal AI, it may mean different things to different people. If you talk to a radiologist, you talk about multimodal AI, they will think about X-ray, ultrasound, MRI. Right? So therefore, there are different levels of multimodal data, even we just consider data, not just about domain. So they can be different type of data, like imaging data, text data, audio data, or they can also be different modalities of the same type of data, like imaging. They have different kind of imaging data. Even for the same imaging data, you may have different views, right? For X-ray, you may take the X-ray from different views, angles. That is also multimodal. Even for the same view, the same modality, you may even have multi-fidelity, right? So because you may have low-resolution data, you may have high-resolution data, you may even have synthetic data. These are all multimodal aspects of our data, and we need to have a more holistic understanding of these multimodal data before we move towards real-world impact and application. We also consider what are the multimodal AI specific challenges. What are the challenges that only exist or only prominent in multimodal AI compared with unimodal AI? For example, missing is, right? So missing data is common in unimodal AI, but missing modality is unique to multimodal AI, because in unimodal data, if you're missing modality, you don't have data, right? So there's no such challenge. And cross-modal alignment, right? So how do you align your features across different modalities? And heterogeneity, right? So multimodal data are naturally heterogeneous. And also complementarity. How does the different modality complement each other? Through this exercise, we really envision a future that our current research are really more model-centric, and gradually more and more research are actually more data-centric, and a very small portion of research are really deployment-centric. Through the community effort and through our exchange and collaboration, we hope that in the future, we will do more deployment-centric research. And lastly, I want to, for those attending the workshop last year, you may remember that I sing a song. So I have been advocate about the reuse of resources. So I will reuse that idea in this workshop as well. And I also think this fit our theme very well because we want to think now and then beyond multimodal AI and beyond AI. So I can be a bit nervous, so just I will start now. I know it's true. It's all because of you. As we explore new visions will ensue. And now and then, if we must dream again, well, we will know for sure our journeys will endure. Now and then we venture, oh now and then AI data guide us through. You know it's true. It's all because of you. As we explore a new vision will ensue. Thank you. Let's enjoy exploring multimodal AI beyond imagination now and then.